Hi everybody. We're going to talk about some science of electricity today. So we're going to go to 7.04 electrical charges. And so this is just a little backstory here. This is the room I teach in. So you're usually looking at me that way, but this is my granddaughter's dollhouse and some calendar that's not updated right now, and her little table she plays at, her and her brother, and some books. And so that's where I am every morning when you see me. So let's talk a little bit about electricity. So we've got positive and negative charges we're talking about today, and static electricity. So objects with charges, when they're near each other, they'll either attract or repel based on the charges that they have. So let's do a little investigation. We're not going to do a whole scientific experiment right now. We're just going to do parts of it, and that's fine because we're going to do some demonstrations. So I'm going to start with trying to attract. I'm on page 3 right now in 7.04. I'm going to try to attract right now I've got two uncharged items, and I'm going to rub them together, try to generate some static electricity. They'll exchange their charges, and I'll try to get the balloon to stick to my sweater. So this is actually take 2, so if you think my hair is all messed up, that's because I've done this already, and later on I rub it out against my head, and so that's why. So anyway, I've also got pepper all over my desk because we already did that too once. Let's see what happens. And no hands. Look, Mom, no hands. And the balloon is holding on to my sweater because I've got a positive charge and a negative charge, and they're attracted. Good job. All right, so let's move on a little bit. Now, let's look at the two balloons. So if I were to have my two balloons, which right now are negatively charged, they're charged the same, and I'm going to try to get them to be attracted to each other. So come on, guys. Are you attracted to each other? Are you going to go towards each other? I can actually feel them physically resisting. This guy still wants my sweater. Stay away from my sweater. They are physically resisting each other. I don't like you. Why don't you like me? I don't know, but I just don't. You're just too much the same as me. Okay, so they are not going to come together. I'm actually trying to put them together, put my hands together, and they will not touch each other. They won't do it. So if they're the same charges, they will not come together. They will not attract. Pretty cool. If you have a balloon at home, you can try this out. It's fun to do. All right, so let's take a look at what happens when I rub the balloon against my hair. It'll be fun. So I am right now exchanging charges between the balloon and my hair, and I'm creating some static electricity, some electricity on the surface. I can feel it crackling, so I hope you can see that too. All right, cool. And see if there's anything else. So if you got a tissue, okay, and I'm going to kind of rub this against my balloon and try to get a charge being exchanged between these two, and see if I can get the tissue to be positively charged and the balloon to be negatively charged, and see if they will attract each other. So let's see. Yes. This room is just like full of electricity right now, let me tell you. I could pretty much turn the lights off, I think. All right, cool. So that's the end of 7.04, and